Good afternoon, teacher. We are Jessica and Sergio. In this opportunity, we are introducing the task of the week, interviewing a star. Let's start. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Spotlight. Tonight, we have a very special guest in our studio. She's a global icon, a Grammy winner, and a true inspiration. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. It's an absolutely pleasure to be here with you tonight.
The pleasure is ours. Your career has been absolutely incredible, and millions of fans look up to you. But let's start from the beginning. When did you first realize you wanted to become a musician?
Well, I love music from a very young age. However, the real life changing event happened when I turned 15. My parents bought me an all acoustic guitar, and that completely changed my world. I started writing my own songs right after that.
That's amazing. You won a local talent show when you were just 16, right? Did you realize your first album back then?
No, I didn't realize an album back then. I gained valuable experience by playing in a small cafes for a few years. It wasn't easy. On the other hand, I saw me how to connect with a live audience.
It certainly paid off. Speaking of your career, you have achieved so much. You have already won 3 Grammy Awards and you have already broken the record for the most streamed song in a single week.
Honestly, it still feels like a dream. I have already accomplished many of my childhood goals. In addition, I have already established a charity foundation to support young musicians.
That is truly commendable. You have been in a philanthropist for 5 years now. Tell me, how long have you lived in London to manage that foundation?
Actually, I have lived in London since 2022. So for about 4 years, moving there was another massive turning point in my life because it allowed me to work closely with the charity.
Incredible. Now, despite your massive success, is there anything you haven't accomplished yet?
Oh, absolutely. I haven't written a soundtrack for a movie yet, and that is a huge dream of mine. I also haven't done a world tour across Asia yet, but I still have so many goals to achieve.
We have no doubt you will cross the tops of your list very soon. Going back to your past, you took a sudden hiatus in 2020. Why did you decide to step away at that moment?
I faced a major setback with my vocal cord that years. I needed surgery, so I didn't perform the almost 8 months. It was a terrifying time.
Wow, that must have been difficult. How long have you practiced vocal therapy since that surgery?
I have practiced vocal therapy every single day since my operation. It requires a lot of disciplines, but I saved my career.
It really shows your resilience. You made a triumphant comeback with your album Resilience in 2021, and it immediately topped the charts.
Yes, that was one of the most emotional moments of my life. My fan stayed by my side, and I will always be grateful for their support.
Well, you have already proven that you can overcome any obstacle. Thank you so much for joining us tonight and sharing your life experience with us.
Thank you. I was wonderful talking to you.
And thank you To our viewers at home, that is all for tonight on the Daily Spotlight. Have a great evening. See you.
Yeah.